taken that motto and that credo and that mantra with me everywhere I have gone since. And it serves better when you are right instead of first, because you can look like a jack donkey
Mm-hmm.
jumping on something. Like if we were to Monday say, man, look at this absolute idiot
Yep. Yeah,
about
and that
Antonio Brown.
wasn't that the knee jerk reaction of almost everybody.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you and I wait to weigh in on subjects like this, not because of time, but because of
Mm-mm.
facts coming out,
Yeah,
but because of the
because it's very
entire
factual.
story coming out.
Right.
The
Mm-hmm.
entire story's coming out. Quick programming note: there's a possibility of an extra guest coming on the show today. I won't have time to make a graphic for him. And apparently, we are streaming our video right now, doing some tests as we go. I'll be moving back into my old office, possibly today. We'll see. We'll see how it goes, and maybe some technical things will clear up. But getting back to what we were talking about, it's not about being first. It's about being correct.
Mm-hmm.
It's about being right
Yeah.
with everything. And that's why when I first started doing my sports talk back in 1995, that was one of the first lessons I was taught.
Mm-hmm.
And the second biggest lesson I was taught, never, it goes beyond the score. I have people telling me that every day. A dear departed friend of mine was saying to me every day, talk about the philosophy of what's going on. What is your opinion? What are your thoughts
Yes.
about it? I didn't
Yes.
catch on to that until I want to say 2005
Well, it's yeah.
when I did sports section from home.
Yeah. So when I do cold sports, and it will be coming on again. In fact, you'll be seeing the return of the mothership later today.
Love it.
When I
Love it.
when I do that, the very last segment is called Upon Further Review, and it's
Yep.
exactly tailored for that reason.
Mm-hmm.
It's wanting to get a more nuanced aspect of what sports is about, because sports is more than just box scores
Yeah.
and personalities that we see and press conferences
Mm-hmm.
and how a team is doing in the standings.
And
That's
I'm
part of it, but
still
that's not all of it.
and I'm still tweaking the attack of this show and how we present it and how it's being presented. I'm still tweaking it, and it's going to fashion itself to be the best product out there where y'all can get your sports on a daily basis. I still
Hmm.
have a lot to, even though I've been doing this since 1995, I still have a lot to learn about this. And
That's the beautiful part.
it is. And I really didn't catch on about the philosophy and the opinion until 2005. And then I heard Mike Greenberg say, we are in the business of opinion. That's when it hit. And when I launched Snowman in the
Mm,
morning, that's when it really hit. When I had to get everything concise and down to a science in the matter of an hour. Now we do it in the matter of 2 hours. And it
two
may be
hours.
it may be longer than that pretty soon because the popularity is growing. So it's just when you're when you're being when your mental capacity is challenged, especially as a man and especially in sports, you're forced to play by different rules, like no expression of emotion. Have you seen coaches' press conferences? Have you seen players'
Hmm.
press conferences? You want to know why they explode from time to time? There's a lot they have to hold back.
Yeah.
There's a lot they have to hold back until they just can't hold it anymore.
Hmm.
And when they get to the point where they can't hold it anymore,
To explode,
yep,
and it comes at moments where you least expect it. Hence Sunday afternoon,
yep,
MetLife Stadium
at MetLife Stadium, at MetLife
with
Stadium,
Antonio Brown. Yeah.
with Antonio Brown when he was told to go in the game, he didn't feel right about his ankle, and yet a
Right.
question came out that a lot of people said, well, if his ankle didn't feel right, why was he running and hopping and skipping and sprinting? It's called adrenaline.
Yeah, I was going to say that exactly, because when anger takes over,
Adrenaline
or
takes over.
yeah, when anger or fear or your focus on getting the task done takes over, adrenaline kicks in.
Mm-hmm.
And so
It does.
obviously Antonio was totally upset. He was really upset.
Oh,
So he
and I
wasn't
can't
feeling
say I
jack.
blame. And I can't say I blame him.
If what he is saying is true, I can't either, because that is kind of foul.
It's very much foul.
If the coach of the team, not even a coordinator,
Mm-hmm.
if the coach of the team comes and says, "Yeah, you go ahead and play," and you say, "Coach, man, I can't go because
I
my
don't
ankle.
feel right. Right.
I don't feel right." And if the coach says to you, "Man, look, I tell you to go in. If you don't want to go in, you can't play on the team." That is cold-hearted of the head coach to do.
And Bruce Arians, you should be ashamed of yourself for that. You should be ashamed of yourself because you have to manage your players.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
this is the funny part. He's considered a player's coach,
Not after that.
but yeah,
Not after
exactly.
Sunday.
But seeing what I saw Sunday, I don't think so.
All right. Now we have to go to a break. So we're gonna go to a break, and Chris Dietz will join us to talk the SEC championship, the CFP championship, the CFP SEC championship. What the hell?
SEC Invitational.
Yeah, SEC Invitational. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Second hour of Snowman in the morning begins in a flash. Knows what kindergarten is, but have you heard of kindergarten and transitional kindergarten? Virtual learning where you use a morning